Hello, Knights fans. Let's take a moment with Masucci. I'm Gavin Neville, and we're joined by the head coach of the FDU women's soccer team, Marco Masucci. Coach, a different weekend for you guys. You're used to playing Friday, Sunday. You're only supposed to play Sunday, but then it got rained out. You ended up playing Monday, a 3-1 loss at Monmouth. What are your overall impressions of how the weekend went?
It was a tough game. Monmouth's a good team. They have a lot of very gifted technical players, very organized. Like I said, they're very well coached. So it's a difficult, we knew it was a difficult game coming in. We were hoping to play them on Sunday to try and take advantage of that extra day rest that we had. Game was moved to Monday, sort of negated that part. We came in, first 15, 20 minutes we did very well. We had a lapse, a couple of defensive errors, gave up a goal,
right.
Trailed from behind, went into halftime 2-0. Asked the girls to just try and get one goal in the first 20 minutes and continue playing, and we did. And, as soon as we scored, they scored a couple of minutes after and sort of broke the game open. Overall, I think, as it stands right now, they're just a better team. I think they have a little bit more skill, a little bit more experience right now than we do. But I think it was a tremendous growing experience for the girls. We played extremely hard. It was a very physical game. It taught them, it was their first view of an elite level team in our conference, and hopefully we learned from that.
You had mentioned being down 2-0 at halftime. What are some of the adjustments that you as a coaching staff had to make?
We just asked them to simplify their game a little bit. I felt that the girls were a little bit nervous, playing balls, inappropriate places.
Right.
But not many adjustments, to be honest. I think that the positioning, organizationally, we were good.
Mm-hmm.
It was just decision making. So, got them refocused. We came out second half. We had a great second half. We just couldn't, we couldn't find the second goal. When
you score in the first 10 minutes of the second half, what's kind of going through your mind? Is it maybe we'll get another one and even it up?
Yeah, sure. At that point there was, I was very optimistic. We came out very strong in the second half. They seemed to be on the back foot a little bit, so we took advantage of that.
Right.
And I'd say overall in the second half, we definitely had the better of the play, but they found a counter-attacking opportunity when we were attacking, and it just put the game away, 3-1.
So when they scored a couple minutes after you, that kind of take the wind out of your sails a little bit?
Yeah, it did, but there was more to the game than just the result. I think at that point, the girls had given so much effort that I just asked them to continue and play out the 90 minutes, and we continued. Even down 3-1, the last 10, 15 minutes, we played them just as intense as we played the first one. So, there was a lot of good positives. There was a lot of positives to take out of that game.
You have a whole new team, basically. You have a whole new coaching staff. Can you talk a little bit about your goalie coach, Ryan Garland?
Ryan is he's very special at what he does. He has a very unique style of training the keepers. I've never seen anything like it in terms of the exercise that he puts together. He's quite the personality as well, so he keeps us on our toes. But he's done a tremendous job with Sage and Felicia. It's night and day. He's really worked on her coming out on breakaways. He's adjusted her technique on all levels of the game.
Right.
Felicia came in very inexperienced, and he's been working with her. She's grown a lot as a keeper. He's been a great addition to the staff. We're happy to have him.
Our Juanita Caldwell got a chance to catch up with Ryan about his first season with the Knights.
Thanks, Gavin. I'm Juanita Caldwell from FDUKnights.com, and I'm here with Ryan Garland, our FDU Women's Soccer Assistant Coach. So, Coach, what are your overall impressions of the team so far?
I think they've done an excellent job. It's a very young team with a lot of freshmen, and we've improved a great deal over the season. Marco's done a fantastic job of bringing the team together with one philosophy, one strategy, and moving forward, the team's going to get better and better. And the players, as they learn more and more about the system that Marco's got in place, are going to experience more and more success.
Okay. So you've seen a lot of Sage Doval in the past. What do you believe are her strengths and some things you can help her improve on?
Sage is a fantastic decision maker. She understands the game extremely well. Her soccer IQ is very high. She's able to read the play very well, and her shot blocking is excellent. One of the things that we've been working on is her ability to control and manage the 6-yard box on crosses in particular, and we've been working on her breakaway technique and some tactical aspects of how and when she's coming out on breakaway saves, and we've seen a marked improvement on those things. Sage is a phenomenal leader as well.
Okay, and due to her recent injury, I understand she will not be playing this weekend, so what are your expectations for Felicia Burr?
Felicia is a phenomenal shot blocker, and what we want her to do is to maintain composure and make excellent decisions. We're not asking her to win a game for us. We're not asking her to make tremendous saves. We're asking her to play consistent and to maintain just a stability back there, and just her confidence level managing the game will help the team be able to move forward with new experience with her.
Okay. Well, thank you, Coach, for talking with us. And back to you, Gavin.
Thanks, Juanita. Now coming back this weekend, you face a couple teams that you lost to last year, particularly Wagner, who you lost 5-0 to last year. What are you hoping to see this weekend?
It's a different team, so we're just looking for improvement. Wagner's had a pretty good start to the season, so has Bryant. They're two teams that are going to be in the middle of the pack in our conference, so it's a good measure for us to see where we stand. I'm happy that we have a home game at Wagner. Our field, the dimensions of our field's a little bit tight, tough to play there. So we're playing home game on Friday against them. I think we can get a result on Friday. Sunday, Bryant's still a fairly new team. He's bringing in new players all the time as well. They're building a program that they weren't even eligible for playoffs up until the season. So they're getting better and they're tough. So We'll see. It's going to be a good test to see where we stand.
Well, Coach, let's meet again next week, and hopefully we can talk about some of the wins that we had over the weekend. And Knights fans, thanks for checking in with this Moment with Masucci.